Organizations win championships. A Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.
It's OWC on 312 Bernstein and Bernstein. And I know we're going to talk a lot about the playoffs, Bulls coaching, the short list there. Top of mind, obviously, is the massive blow to the Bulls family over the weekend. And I had the unfortunate responsibility of informing you when I heard.
Yeah.
And the death of Stacey King at 59 is still a shock. And it's just so sad. It's just so sad. It leaves such a huge void.
Yeah. And I listened to a bit of your podcast the other day when you were talking about it. And the thing that you mentioned that I don't remember another Bulls voice doing color for the games. And I really thought about it. And when I think of my earliest memories, it's Stacey King. And I remember still in my room to this day, I believe it's still hanging up. I have a poster, and it's that you got somehow with the score. I don't remember exactly, or probably not even the score. You just got it somehow, and it says, and it's a picture of Kyle Korver, and it says, "To Jason, give me the hot sauce," and Kyle Korver signed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why every single time I catch the ball, I shoot it. But that's Stacey. And I think the earliest memory I have has to be, did you not get the memo? I want to go higher.
How old were
What
you?
are you doing, Dragic? That had to have been, what, 2009, 2010, something like that?
Yeah.
I was
6?
5.
Yeah.
So
5.
And because I'm basically an 05 baby in a lot of ways when it comes to the NBA season.
Well, Christmas of 04, you're essentially an 05. Yes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it sucked. It ruined my mood for a good couple of hours when I really thought about it, knowing that I'm not going to hear his voice on the Bulls anymore. And, hope his condolences to his family and friends. And we know a lot of his friends. So it's just so weird. It almost feels like you're losing somebody that's in your friend group or in your family, because as cliche as it sounds, he is in your home every single time he's on the screen, because he has that type of personality where it doesn't feel like he's talking to Adam or talking to Neil Funk. He's talking to the viewer. He's talking to you personally. And I feel like that's a huge problem with so many color guys today, where, you hear Tony Romo go, "I don't know, Jim." I know that's not a good impression, but it really does make a difference. And I understand that Tony Romo is a national guy. He does football games. And so it's a little bit different when it's national TV. But the color guy isn't the play-by-play guy. The play-by-play guy is supposed to see what happens and describe it for you. The color guy is the one that adds the color. They add the flavor.
Yeah, and the coaching.
Did he ever?
But it wasn't just that. It was also that when things got serious, it wasn't just, where's my poster machine and that stuff. It was, this guy's in the wrong spot. This guy has to step up defensively rather than moving backward. The help has to come from here. You have to make a different decision. Here's what they're doing. This is how they're going to counteract it. All of that work was actually there too. And I'm noticing in a lot of the eulogizing, I'm finding myself having to keep reminding, it's not just about him being as gregarious and open and caring about every little kid that came down there. That was a coach on the mic who I didn't always, even when I didn't agree with him, there was a consistency and an understanding of his sensibility that was rock solid. Even when I disagreed, I know that his stuff was coming from a real place.
A lot.
Yes.
When it came to Vucevic.
Yes.
And that's okay. That's basketball. It's just so tough. And I know you're just mentioning the coach on the floor type stuff, but when you're a kid, because I'm trying to
Yes.
think of my memory of Stacey more holistically rather than after I really started watching basketball seriously. More of when I am sounding like, yeah, I'm smarter than you, but well, sue me. Okay, fine.
No.
When I
Yourself in
started
the
to really care
mindset.
about the game,
Yes.
my mindset shifted. But so when I think of Stacey, I'm trying to consider when I was the earliest thing I can remember. So I think of him more for just his energy and all of that stuff. And I don't remember as a kid meeting him, but I know I did at some point. I had to.
Yeah, I think you
Must
met
have.
him when we went to the game when you wore the
Oh,
Bulls. Do you remember
yeah.
the Bulls hat with
Of course.
like the thing so you should know, by the way, when you get home,
Yeah.
you are gonna come down to the basement and you're not gonna recognize it. We did
Recognize the basement or the Bulls hat?
the basement. Did mom tell you we cleaned out everything?
How much of my shit did you throw away?
A lot.
Like
A
what?
Like some old stuff, the old stuffed animals that you put in the old bags, like the ones that didn't make the cut. We dumped a lot of old, like Wags the
Why didn't you
dog is
donate
out.
it?
No, nobody wants your
Wags the dog
raggedy
is
ass
out.
stuffed animals. Yeah, remember Nosy that you got from NIU?
Yes.
Gone.
No.
Landfill. Yep.
No.
Somewhere. Yep.
Those could make
Landfill.
somebody happy.
No, they're gross. They're gonna make that stuff's all gross.
Well,
I appreciate the
this is
sentiment.
just a really depressing episode, man.
No, it's good. We're moving on from. But then I found that hat. I found that Bulls hat.
And you kept it?
Of course, like that one. That Beth and I we did it almost like voir dire, like jury selection, where
Yeah.
as we went through all the sentimental stuff. I mean, mom cried like 3 different times.
Yeah, I would have too.
I know, because you're a sentimentalist. And I kind of am, but I steeled myself to it. We're like, we got to get the shit out of the house. And we have to replace all the shit. Remember the thing under the stairs, the whole thing, that closet under the back stairs that is like the size of a bedroom.
I know there's a checkered tablecloth mat thing.
The splat mat.
That is.
That was your splat mat that we used to put underneath your high chair.
Why? So if I crap myself or something?
No, because your food would fly everywhere. And instead of having to wipe up the floor, we could just hose off the splat mat. That went under your high chair. And Zoe's.
I was just going to say it should still be going under Zoe's chair.
No, it should be going under mom's and mine by the coffee table. So seriously, in all seriousness, we should roll it out there. But I found that hat. I found that Bulls hat.
Good.
So that I kept. That's when you met Stacey.
Yeah. And I was just talking about how we knew as friends, and I couldn't imagine how Kendall's feeling right now, Will is feeling right now, how Jason Goff is feeling right now.
Adam and me,
I've talked
to
Benetti.
Yes,
I mean,
we've heard from all
Neil,
of them.
just all of those guys.
And how about every Bulls fan that feels like they knew him? What is amazing me, the outpourings of stories that I'm getting. I'm going to share a lot of these during Friday Feedback Friday on DBU. These
quick promo. All right,
you better believe it. Individual stories about, hey, Stacey invited us down and we couldn't get down because we didn't have tickets in the 100 level. And then later we told Stacey and he sent us for a future game 100 level seats and said, I'm sorry, come back. And say, anytime he said, take a picture with me or come to me before the game, he meant it. And he was always there. I also think it means something when little kids feel comfortable around you.
Yeah, agreed.
When little kids naturally take to you or feel okay, for especially a literal giant.
Yeah, he was a massive human being.
A massive, massive human being. And for a little kid, I always loved this about Andre Drummond, that again, a literal giant who every single game when he would warm up at home would find a toddler and walk that child onto the floor and pick that child up to try to dunk a basketball. Like, and he knew Andre Drummond still does that because he's awesome. Because he's just,
we need to get him on.
I know. I talked to him. We do have
need
to do
follow that up.
I do. I've been bad. I'm sorry. But Stacey, kids were always attracted to Stacey and were always
That sounds
just,
so weird. Don't say it
but
like
no, I
that.
mean, but enthralled by him and just felt comfortable around him, despite the fact that he was this giant person.
But
It
just
speaks
so many
very well to
moments.
his gentleness.
Just so many moments. I mean, the DeMarvelous, what you can't hear anybody else's voice on that DeMar crazy Wilt Chamberlain run.
Yeah, and
We knew it meant nothing, but it was so fun.
And they didn't all
Or
stick. I mean, not all of his Staceyisms would stick, but they were worth trying.
Jimmy G buckets. The G stands for gets.
Or
Too
what was
big,
it?
too strong, too fast, too good.
Hard hat lunch pail for Taj Gibson.
Lucci Mane, Lil Boozy Vert. I mean, there were so many. And even don't hurt him, Kev. I love that. Or Red Velvet,
How about Fagic Johnson? CJ Watson. And people knowing that reference, Randy Watson. The CJ Watson goes back to sexual chocolate from Coming to America.
And the video when Marco Bellinelli hits the game winner, and Stacey just goes, "I like my meatballs spicy." What is
Did I ever show you the Nocioni dunk on?
Stewie?
Yes,
Stewie,
on
get out the way,
Petrov.
Stewie. And then they did the thing where they photoshopped or placed Stewie's head on him.
What was Petrov's first name? Is it Nikita?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, get out the way, Stewie! Oleksy Petrov. Stewie, what you doing? Get out the way, Stewie.
Also, it's just I hate to just
watch your head,
but that's two people that we've lost this year in Chicago broadcast / radio media that were incredible personalities with so much humor and care and wisdom when it came to what they did, and in completely different ways. Some ways similar, some ways different. And geez, you're screwed, aren't you? No, I'm kidding. But it's.
Are you talking about Terry?
It's fragile, man.
You're talking about Terry?
Yeah, I'm talking about Terry.
Well, it's funny because I was just texting with Adam Amin and said the same thing. I said it's like it feels like with having lost Terry that the difference is Stacey's relative youth. I mean, Terry wasn't an old man at 75.
The thing is that
it's 59.
Yeah,
59. That's it. Just
your age, basically.
Yeah, I know. This is an age peer, and the tragedy of that, of what we're not gonna have. And I feel, no matter who it is, I hope that we remember to give grace to whoever replaces it, because somebody will replace
100%.
him, and it's impossible for somebody to step into that void. And maybe it'll be multiple people. Maybe they're not going to commit to one person, and they'll just kind of a tryout thing. They did it before with play-by-play people, and maybe they're going to cycle some people through. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear, Kendall and Will Perdue. And I was looking and trying to think of who are some younger, not my age people like Will. I'm trying to think of like Jamal Crawford's got a national job now.
He's awesome.
He's really good.
That's a good name.
But I'm thinking
what's Tyson Chandler doing right now? You know
this is and is Ben Gordon okay? What is Kirk Heinrich doing? And you can't necessarily judge. What is Joakim Noah? There's this is now we got to think about.
Decides to retire,
I don't know if Taj would want to do.
Maybe Boozer, you know.
Yeah, sure. Maybe he would. I don't think Pau Gasol would want to.
That was weird. We said the same thing. That's weird because there's so many Bulls guys. But
I know,
I
but
also
start
think
thinking of names.
when it comes to giving grace to whoever the next person is, I don't think I don't think it's fair to compare whoever it is to Stacey.
No,
Because
no.
for one, nobody's going to be Stacey. But two, they shouldn't have to try to be Stacey. I think they should make a name for themselves, have their own little, have their own quirks and whatever, whether it's catchphrases or something completely different. I think in I think that Adam often brings out the best in people because he's so
Mhm.
good at what he does, and he's not just a play-by-play guy because he can do a little bit of that analysis, and he's really smart, and he's so energetic and so fun. And so I think that Adam can work with anyone as long as they're not dumb, because
What
dumb
about
people suck.
I got another name for you.
Sorry. But let me finish my thought. And so don't just who whoever this person is, don't look and say, "Oh, he's not Stacey," or "He's not as good as Stacey." One, give them time, and two, let them be themselves. And I almost want it to feel like, if because they're not trying to be Stacey, we won't think about him as much or something like that.
Mhm.
And so I don't want to hear any comparisons between the two, let alone giving them their like a fair chance and welcoming them with open arms, because they also didn't expect to be in this position where they have to take a job from someone like Stacey effing King.
Is starting to even think about other names. What about Brian Scalabrine?
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
Right? Like,
He's
and that's
hilarious.
he's funny, he's good, it's the right age. I don't know if he wants to do that, but to commit to it's a lot of travel, it's a lot of work. It is local rather than national. Does Tom Thibodeau want to do something other than coach?
Does
Would
Robin Lopez want to stop doing that Amazon job? Because he's
Robin
smart. I think
Lopez.
that might be a good name, right?
There's all kinds of what's Rip Hamilton up to?
Yeah.
What's Nate Robinson doing? You keep
I
going.
think Nate Robinson is finally okay after that whole debacle with
Getting
that
knocked out or
no, the kidney
oh yeah
transplant.
yeah.
I think he's okay now.
Okay, I hope so. Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that. You're right.
So I don't know how that would work, but
I don't know
good
either.
name.
I'm just there's a lot of names. There's a lot of people who already have gotten into broadcasting or podcasting
Or maybe they
who
didn't even play for the Bulls. Like, I would love to see Iman Shumpert would be great because he's a
that
Chicago. No,
that'd be unlike the Bulls. That would be unlike a
Okay.
Reinsdorf team, and usually they find these guys early and start working them through like the way they did with Gordon Beckham when you can see who's on track to keep kind of coming on through and getting the developmental opportunities. But and they did it in the G League with Mark Shanowski, with Will, with Kendall here and there. It would be very easy for them to just kind of pop Kendall right in there and say, "Yeah, go ahead."
What's
I
my
think.
World Peace doing? I know he's a bit kind of crazy, but
Well,
that might be fun.
yeah, I don't know. But hey, talk to everybody, give everybody a shot, and
God, I didn't expect the job interviews going on this summer to include color guy now.
no. But
Sucks.
again, I think for you, a lot of it for this episode at least. I just wanted to hear your thoughts. All I can think about is when we got you your very first pair of real basketball shoes, and they were Derrick Rose's.
Shaquille O'Neal's?
No, not those. Those were like the from Payless. They were basketball
so you're
shoes
not
though.
counting that.
No, I'm counting
Yeah.
the fact when we actually went to a non-discount shoe place.
Yeah, it was Foot Locker, right?
And we went to Foot Locker and we got you retail Derrick
D-Rose
Rose
twos.
size ones, right?
D-Rose 2s. Yeah.
Size 1. And I remember
I still haven't played better basketball since when I wore those shoes.
Yeah, you killed it. That was at Revere, right?
Yeah. I was hooping.
I know. You were a shooter, buzzer beaters.
But I made everything.
I know. You didn't do much other than shoot, but it was. We knew what you were in there to do, and you're bombing away in those games. And I remember when we first put them on you, and I was like, "Run around, see if you can jump," and you jumped. And the first thing I said was, "I want to go higher."
Yeah, because I probably jumped higher then than I do now. My legs aren't as springy.
Please, if you can't jump now, I don't know. Maybe you should use the strength shoes I was using when I was your age.
With
So
like the
have
little
you
things in the
have
heels.
have you?
Whatever.
Yeah, no, I did. I was they work. Have you been able there with the time difference to watch the finals games?
I haven't seen anything live. It's every single game starts at 2:30 a.m.
But you have
And
seen the games.
I've seen clips and like YouTube highlights, things like that. Yes.
I mean,
New York is better than I thought.
yeah, but taking Karl Anthony Towns out in the fourth quarters, if they want to win this series, they have to find a way to keep him dangerous in these games.
Because the first 3 quarters he's dominating.
Yes.
And
then all of a
that's what I
sudden
said before. That's what I said before it started, and that's what my friend who's here in Sweden said as a Spurs fan said before the series started, is that Cat's going to be the X factor, and he really is. Because Brunson, you know what you're going to get to an extent, and he's going to score, and there you go. But God, that foul by Wemby on Brunson was bad. That was.
Did you hear? You didn't hear Shaq at halftime.
No, I heard Charles Barkley before, like talking about Cardi B though.
Yeah, now he's saying like, I hope they fire me over that so I can keep getting paid. Like, Charles, it doesn't work that way. Once you say you want to get fired and they keep paying you, now their lawyers can use that as evidence of and use that against them paying you. So you can't say that stuff out loud.
He doesn't care.
So they showed it at halftime and they go to Shaq. And Shaq is like, he's like, sometimes that's what you have to do to little people. He's like, they're like buzzing around your feet all game. They're annoying you. You're bothering you. Sometimes little people need to be put in their place. And they're like, ha 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 ha. He's like, no, I'm not kidding.
It's like when the mascots of the NFL play against little kid tackle football teams, especially the Colts mascot. He just goes crazy every single time. The amount of videos where he's stiff arming a kid,
Colts mascot,
or in high school when there's like that one 5-star offensive tackle who's 6'7", 320 pounds against some scrawny ass white dude coming off the edge and just putting them on their ass. Oh my God.
And the fact that Wemby does that stuff, like he plays on the edge.
Kevin Garnett stuff.
Yeah, the difference is I think Wemby would remember doing it. Yeah. Kevin Garnett was like, that's a different guy. Like he becomes something different and he doesn't even remember because he's in some sort of fugue state. But the fact that nobody saw it,
it's great.
Nobody saw it. He grabbed him by the neck and shoved him down.
Hey, man. Also, I can't believe all the surveillance and the security that was going on at that game. I mean, I can.
They're wanding down Wemby.
No, I'm saying like the
they wanded down Wemby.
Yeah,
like he's the sleeper side. And the response, the number of people that saw the still photo of Victor Wembanyama in uniform, not when he arrived at the arena, when he was about to take the floor. Like behind the scenes in the hallway by the locker room, they're wanding him. And people remembering, oh, wait a second, in Naked Gun, it was Reggie Jackson of the Angels who was the sleeper agent. I must kill the queen. I must kill the queen. And say, look, it's happened that's their worry. They know that if Reggie Jackson,
outspoken, so
yeah. He's for the fighting the good fight too. So there might be
New York fans need to chill out. I don't know if you saw that video of the guy in the Spurs jersey getting his nose broken by just Knicks fans.
That was bad. I don't know what he said, but I don't know what happened. Either way, I've been saying really nice things about Knicks fans because of the way they handled that whole thing in the last game was note perfect. It was great
with Trump coming.
Yeah, when they showed Trump, they absolutely mercilessly explode into unmistakable, intense booing. And then turned their attention back to a really well-sung anthem, and then and Avery Wilson brought it home, and they cheered, and it was like, okay, Trump's on the screen, boo, you suck, you suck, you suck. All right, he's off the screen. We don't care anymore. Now get back to this guy. And I love it. I love the fact that Jose Alvarado falls on top of a guy, and it's Mike Bloomberg. They go over there. It's like, he hit that old man. Is that an old man? Oh, who's that? Oh, it's the former presidential candidate and former mayor of New York. He's like, I'm okay.
I'm a bit pissed that I can't watch it like consistently. Sucks.
You can.
I mean, this weekend, yeah, I could. Over the
hours
weekend,
that you keep anyway. I saw you were drinking at 4 p.m. in Copenhagen.
Yeah, I'm saying the game started at 2:30 a.m.
I know, but if you're drinking at 4:30 and you fall asleep by
I didn't
8.
fall asleep. I kept drinking. I went home, I showered, and then I kept drinking again.
You did?
Because when in Rome. Not
in
Rome. Like the Will Ferrell bid for Anchorman's so good.
When in Rome. But were you paying for all those beers, or was your friend's mom paying for everything?
Mom made sure that for one round I got them like one.
What mom are like
yes.
Beth mom?
Yes, Beth.
Okay, because I was gonna ask for you to at least offer to do like a dinner or something. You did? Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Like she got us a sangria pitcher at one point. The three of us
split
it.
No.
I wasn't hungover the next day. I made it to my I woke up at 8.
Sangria in Copenhagen?
It was good.
Sangria is bad enough in Spain. It's awful. You should when you're. It's one thing if you're getting sangria here.
It was better than the one we had in Chicago that one time, I think.
Okay, you got to be careful overseas because they'll pour.
I only had one glass. That's it. I wasn't. Okay. I wasn't going ham on the sangria.
Did you have any Danish beer? Is there anything there?
Yeah, Carlsberg is really good.
Yeah, I've had Carlsberg. I think InBev
there's a beer called
that.
1664.
Had it.
Also really good.
Had that in Paris.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
It's a Danish beer.
Yes.
It's good. So I was wearing my Newcastle jersey when that I got for $30 at like a pop-up shop here because it's the World Cup, and it's an actual Adidas branded jersey.
Okay.
And they just sell them for way cheaper. My guess is it's almost like a pop-up Ross for soccer jerseys only.
Oh, cool.
It was great. It doesn't have a last name on it, but I was able to get it for $30. It was awesome.
Nice.
And
that's the red and blue kit with the big logo?
No, black and white.
Oh, okay.
Newcastle's all black and white. And I mean, some of their away jerseys are different, but I digress. There, as probably within 20 minutes of leaving the Airbnb we were staying at, I just hear from behind me. I just hear Newcastle are proper shit, and it's these two drunk, out of their mind British guys, and I don't know if it's. I think being American helped me. Because if I was actually from Newcastle, I probably would have turned around and be like, said some crazy shit back.
What did you say?
I would have gotten in a fight. But they just started laughing, and they said, "Why are you a Newcastle fan?" And I told them why and whatever. And it was really funny. And then the first bar we walk into is an Irish pub, and the bartender just says, "This is a Sunderland bar." I mean, in an Irish accent, I can't do an Irish accent, but he goes, "This is a Sunderland bar. Get out." And he did that he played that bit for 30 seconds before being like, "Nah, I'm kidding. You're good."
Well, that's funny.
Yeah.
Good. But that's the point of it, right? That's kind of the point of fandom.
Yeah. But it's at least it's funny and somewhat creative. I feel like if you're a Bears fan walking around Milwaukee during a Packers game or anything like that, they're just
Bears suck.
Yeah,
Bears suck.
Well, 21-3 choke. But I mean, let's calm down on the Bears suck right now.
I wanted to mention that Joe Cowley posted something on the Sun-Times that is worthy of our attention here. Before our last episode, we mentioned that the Bulls wanted a coach in place before Summer League, that was the goal. And that's a month from today, right? A month from yesterday. Cowley reports it is going to be sooner.
Okay.
And he believes that, he says, the Bulls will have a coach in place well before the NBA draft begins on June 23rd.
And that could have also been a leverage play as well by saying summer league in some sort of
Who knows?
way.
But he says likely done by next week at the latest, which means wherever you are, whenever you are, if we have to jump on and do a quick pod.
What if I'm asleep at 4 a.m?
Well, be reasonable, but be ready for that. He also said that that Bryson Graham and the developmental staff have been working out a lot of guards. He says the 2 practice courts have looked like a guard camp for NBA prospects. They've worked out Keaton Wagler, Kingston Flemings, Michael Brown Jr., Darius Acuff Jr., and who your first Stanford quick climber Ibuka Okori.
Oh yeah, I've seen that with like their first second round pick is where I've seen a lot of that if he's there.
I've seen him as high as 15.
Wow.
For Ibuka Okori. Maybe they're going to jump up. This is what Cowley says. None will likely influence the Bulls' first pick at number 4. All of them are in play at 15.
Acuff is not going to 15. Wagler's not going to 15, nor is Flemings.
He said in case there's an unexpected slide or the Bulls want to jump up a few spots. You didn't let me finish. Okay. It's the latter scenario that's gaining momentum. Graham has a gluttony of second round. That's the wrong word. Of second round draft assets to use. Yeah, even if it means moving up a spot or 2 to get his guy. So here are the coaches that are listed right now. This is the Joe Cowley short list from the Sun-Times. Micah Nori, the T-Wolves assistant. Tiago Splitter, Blazers interim coach. And Hawks assistant Ryan Schmidt. Said coming from the Atlanta organization, Graham has a real comfort level with Schmidt, especially because Graham was tight with Quinn Snyder. He knew exactly how that coaching staff functioned on a daily basis. Schmidt has limited head coaching experience. He's been a head coach of the G League and in Britain is very strong in player development, which was a focus of Graham. So that there may be a different role. There may be something other than head coach then for him.
But like Daignault was a G League coach, and Hawks had a good year this year. Hawks had a really good year. Bryson Graham might have come in and said, dude, Trae Young freaking sucks, and shipped his ass out to Washington.
Maybe.
And that team with Jalen Johnson and CJ McCollum, when you talk about slap, Jalen Johnson is like top 5. I mean, God, I want Modest to be that. That's like, I don't know how that could be reasonable. I don't know.
Could it be reasonable for Noah Esenge is the bigger question. Don't roll your eyes yet.
Yeah, we really haven't seen him.
We have not seen him, and he's raw and super. But every time they say young, I see Dylan Harper, and my God. Did you see the dunk that he had? I know this is a weird thing. He had the dunk in traffic. The expression on his face from the basket cam, there's no sense of wonder. He has this almost business-like
have you ever
smile
seen a
on his
Kawhi
face.
one? Look up Kawhi dunking meme right now.
I trust you.
You're on a computer. Look it up.
Kawhi dunking meme?
Yes, just look up Kawhi dunking meme.
HWI dunk meme. Kawhi Leonard dunk meme. Oh, where he's not even just like the straight facial expression. Yes. Now, if you were to look up the Dylan Harper dunk face, it's even a little more smug than that. It's a little more like, yeah, I got you. I'm dunking this. And he's 20. He's younger than you.
Let me see this.
He's younger than you are. I don't know if you're going to find it. They were going to break. I noticed it when they used the super slow-mo as a bumper of him going up and dunking on 2 guys.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Okay. And he's just that
was a bad angle.
He was like, I'm going to go ahead and dunk this on you and take this with you and watch your head.
Okay.
It was... So my thoughts on tonight's game, and I go, What?
Oh, he's just like kind of like he looks like a meme called the chill guy. He's like, okay.
Yeah. And that's it, but he's 20.
Yeah,
That's a 20-year-old with that face
so
when he's dunking in the
composed.
finals. He's dunking in the finals on the road. In the Garden.
On OG Anunoby.
In the Garden. Unmoved. Unworried.
Yeah, he's gonna be a problem.
Unflustered. Yes.
Like we were talking about Con Knipple being like, oof, if he was on the Spurs, but they might have made. I don't know if you can go wrong with either of them. The top 4 from last year, Flag, Harper. I still think Edgecombe was all rookie first team unanimously.
Yeah. Yes,
Edgecombe was really good, and Knipple. Holy hell, is that a top 5?
This is
top 4.
Man. It's sports. Professional sports are increasingly becoming young men's games
and better quality.
Yep, young, well prepared, polished.
Yes, Michael Jordan.
young men's games. Are you prepared for the OWC Trivia Showdown?
We will see if I'm prepared.
Okay, good. Well, let's get after it. It is time. Let's hit it. Time for the showdown. All right, here you go.
I'm ready.
In every game this postseason, this was posted by NBA Crazy Stats. Don't forget, I go there a lot, so don't look at it. Karl Anthony Towns has won the minutes he's played in. He has put together a streak of 16 consecutive games with a positive plus minus. Okay?
Wow.
That is the second longest streak in a single playoff run since the NBA began tracking play-by-play data in 1996-97.
Oh, okay.
Who has the record?
Right.
Who has the record for the longest streak of positive plus minus at 17?
Right. So when you say 96, 97, that eliminates a lot of names.
It sure
and
does.
Who knows? It could have been somebody, But
I will tell you this. Number 8. There are the people with a streak.
God, you really like to just take away my train of thought, don't you?
Sorry. All right, go ahead.
I have ADHD, and you're just going.
No,
ham
I don't
on it.
know that. You have not officially been diagnosed with that. You've just been diagnosed with being a penis.
Well, I have one. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I am one, but I'm just gonna say it, and I'm gonna say LeBron.
LeBron is number 6. He had a 13-game streak in 2017 in the playoffs.
Okay, and I'm going to say 2023 Nikola Jokic, number 1.
2023 Nikola Jokic is tied. He had 12.
Okay, because man, was that run ridiculous. Is Jokic anywhere else on this list?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it was 2023. I got the year right. That was a championship year. I don't think it's going to be Giannis because there was a lot of back and forth. I'm trying to think of really dominant teams.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond Green?
He's tied for 3rd with 15 in 2017.
Damn, I thought I had it. I'm going to go with another Warrior. I'm going to say Curry.
Curry has also had 15 in the exact same stretch in the same games that Draymond did.
Okay, I'm going to say Klay Thompson then.
Klay Thompson is 9th. Also in 2017, he had 12.
God, that team was so good. And then
Yep.
I think I just have to say Kevin Durant.
Similar stretch, not the exact same stretch, same team, yes.
I had to name those four.
Because
those four guys.
when the scoring differentials also are what they are, everybody's going to have a positive plus minus. Yes.
Right. So you never know, because like if somebody else in a different game could have, I'm gonna get it.
I don't know if you are. There's some old timers on
here. Did this
here.
player win the title?
Oh yeah, multiple times.
Okay. Oh, multiple times. Okay.
Yes.
Kobe.
No, Kobe Bryant is not on the list. Anywhere.
Multiple time winner. So it's not. I was thinking Dirk, but it's not Dirk.
It is not.
Oh, Tim Duncan.
No, not on the list.
Yeah, because Spurs played a lot of tight games. Tony Parker.
No.
Kawhi.
No.
Manu.
There's your winner. Manu Ginobili, 2005. 17 straight games. I'll give you the list here. Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know if he did it last game. Jalen Brunson was at 15. Steph Curry, Draymond Green at 15. LeBron with 13. With 12, Mikal Bridges.
Wow.
Nikola Jokic, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Kevin Love, Rick Fox in 2001, David Robinson in 1999. Then with 11, it's Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray in 2023.
Gordon.
Gary Payton with Miami in 06.
Wow.
Then Shaq in 01. And number 18 on this list, also with 11.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, 1997.
Oh, that's another Stacey thing when they made fun of the guy for wearing that jersey at the Magic
that was
game.
hysterical.
He made a TikTok after Stacey passed away, saying like, "All love Stacey," and it was like
the guy did.
Stacey. The guy did.
The guy who was in the homemade Bulls jersey. That's great.
He had a picture with Stacey in a custom jersey that said like NyQuil Jordan or something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because he called him NyQuil Jordan.
All right, your turn. Fire.
Okay, so mine is also about the NBA
fire.
Finals.
Okay.
Mine is also about the NBA Finals.
Okay.
There are 3 players since 2005 that have scored exactly 27 points in a finals game off of the bench. And I want you to name them.
In a finals game, exactly 27 points off the bench. Since 05?
Since 05. But I'll
Jason
give you
Terry.
Jason Terry in 2011. Wow. Okay, I thought that was going to be the hardest one.
I'm glad I got that one. I'm glad I got Jason Terry.
Yeah, I thought that one would need the team for sure.
This is going to be hard. Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
He did with Dallas. No, he was a really important scorer on those teams. Hugely important scorer. Since 05.
Which is crazy to think about, just being like, oh, LeBron has played that entire time.
Right. But there's been generations of other players on other teams that have come
One of these guys has faced LeBron in the finals.
Did Iguodala?
It's not Andre Iguodala.
Damn it. I thought that was a really good guess.
It was, but not as much of a scorer.
So. No, and he started some too.
Yeah. Yeah, finals MVP in 2015. Against
LeBron. Oh, boy, this is going to be hard for me.
One of which was already mentioned on the pod today, but I won't tell you when.
I wonder if it's one of the people on that list. But since
and the other guy who did it was very recent. Not this year, but very recent.
Christian Brown.
No. Good guess.
Because he had some wild 3-point games.
Yeah.
The other guy who did it in the finals.
Yes, in a game in the finals. And I remember in this game, for the one that was recent, they needed every bit of it. I mean, didn't end up mattering because they lost the finals. But
did Peyton Pritchard?
Nope. They won the finals in 2024.
Yeah, I know. I'm just Just trying to think of somebody who's some guy who came in off the bench and just started bombing. Who did it for Did Caruso do it for the Lakers?
No.
In the bubble year?
No. He barely played.
No, I'm just wondering, but he would hit threes. All right, I don't know. I'm gonna take my
the other one.
I'll take my Jason Terry as if I got the hardest one, I'll take that as a win.
Oh, you just want to call it there? You should get you should get the other guy. The other guy's you should get the other guy. The one that I said has been mentioned on this podcast. I thought you were going to get this first.
He has been mentioned on the podcast. Is he one of the former Bulls we mentioned replacing?
No.
Is it somebody I mentioned on the previous list?
Correct.
Oh, I know who it's probably then. Is it Jamal? No, it can't be Jamal Murray. Is it a Nugget?
No.
Well, I mean, I could just go through the list.
Well, just try to do your best guesses.
All right. I'm going to say that it is Kevin. No, he started.
Oh.
So it's not Kevin Love.
This guy never started in the finals.
Never.
No.
Never started.
Very, very. If he did, I don't remember him. I don't remember him starting. But I remember him being the third best player on said team.
Wasn't Manu?
It was Manu Ginobili.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, he was a sixth man. You thought
That's
he started?
Okay.
Come on. I thought that was a shoo-in that you would say Manu.
Okay.
Of how both of them were.
Who's the third guy?
Benedict Mathurin.
Oh, forget that.
Oh my. He was so good in the finals.
I know, but I would never have come up with Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, so I thought that was a really cool one.
I like it. Very good. We both had finals related questions. That's going to do it. Okay. Everything's good in your world. You're okay there in Sweden.
I'm okay. Classes are just hard. And
they are?
Oh, super hard.
Really?
Because you feel like you're cramming. It's an hour and a half class every single day, and you have an exam once a week.
It's like grad school.
And every other day, you have a 3-hour outside class where you actually, it's not just walking in the park. Like the entire time you're taking notes, and it's really, really, really.
Are you getting A's?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
No. On some assignments, yes. Yeah, B's. So my GPA is at a 3.87. I just need the credits.
No, these count for your GPA.
These count for my GPA, but my GPA is currently at a 3.87, and two classes at B's would probably make it a 3.84.
I don't care. Get A's.
All
dipshit.
Right. Yeah,
I just paid the bill the other day. I just paid that bill.
Thank you
for you being over there. I'm not paying that
it's
number.
Hard as fuck.
Well, do the damn work.
I am doing the work.
No, you're not. You're out there drinking and waving your wiener around.
I was in Copenhagen. We had a free weekend.
Well, you're doing it there too.
Not as much.
All right,
Nowhere near as much.
Okay. Well, all right. Get those grades up.
Thanks for listening. Dan is a piece of shit. Thanks for listening. Come back next week. I'm the one
cutting the check. I'm not paying for B's. I'm coveting B's.
Bye. See you next week.
Organizations win championships. A Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.